Utah Beach.
Yeah.
And were you like when you were landing? Were there like any? Were you like a little afraid, thinking because
No, what happened was it wasn't D-Day, and it was also in the area where there were no German artillery. It was a mistaken landing, but it was a fortunate mistake because it made it Utah Beach easier.
yes,
And again, what I saw were they had German prisoners, covered more than this building, all just lying around. They were waiting for the LSTs, the landing ship tanks, that left off Army tanks and armored cars and soldiers. And they would put the prisoners on them and bring them back to England. And their war was over. And we treated prisoners very well. They ate better than they did in their own army. And a lot of them we sent back to the United States, and they lived pretty well. They worked, but they were safe. Yeah, they were out of the war.
so you mentioned earlier that everyone had that patriotic feeling. In hearing about the other events that happened where the 7,000 people died, did that make you like that put like a burn in your heart to like get more revenge?
Which people died?
And
Oh, on the one on Omaha Beach?
yeah, Omaha Beach.
Yeah.
Yes. Or did that put like a burning passion in your heart to just even more mad, more
Oh,
patriotic?
I think we were more angry at the Japanese than the Germans. And I don't think it possibly could be racial,
Yes.
but also possibly not because of Pearl Harbor. That's what really got Americans. That was a sneak attack. He didn't declare war and then go attack us, but attacked out of the blue. Of course, we were pretty dumb to let it happen, but yeah, but I think they just felt the Japanese had betrayed us, and the Germans officially did it formally. They declared war, and so that was fair. But of course, we didn't love them. But the Japanese were what we thought is batter against us.
Also, earlier you said that World War II was the war that actually meant something, and nowadays these wars are like over oil or something like that.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're we don't even know what they're over, and I just feel so bad when I read a private in the colony was killed. For what? It's not going to. We've been in Afghanistan 12 years. I looked it up for you. 12, and what have we? We're going to leave, and what have we gained?
So during the whole World War II thing, you really knew what you were fighting for,
Yeah,
so you were
exactly.
more motivated.
That's exactly what the difference. You really knew you were fighting to save the country, and meanwhile you were getting rid of the bad guys. But now, I don't know. I just feel so bad when I hear somebody was killed in Afghanistan or Iraq, or when it was Vietnam was the same. But we gained nothing in Vietnam. We send tourists over here now after having killed 35,000 Americans. Korea, we just, like the old guys in government send the young guys out to die, which didn't have that feeling in World War II. Now, before the Japanese attack, before the Germans declared war, there was very different divisions, like we don't want any part of being with Great Britain and France. That's not our war. But once we attacked them, Navy.
Going into the Navy, were the rules different, or you could just like?
The only rule that was different, this was kind of strange. At 17, you had to have your parents' approval, signature to join. It's surprising how many parents let their kids go, and so they sign. You go down the Navy, and of course, I didn't have time to bring it up. I think you might say large.